wanna come on too strong, yeah. I'm always worried I'll stay too long, but what's on your mind tonight? I love it when we can laugh together. That kind of thing, it just makes me feel better. I'm gonna give this just one try. Or what if I told you you took my breath away? And what if I told you I wish that I could stay? Is it a mistake? Will my heart break? Or will you love when I say, what if I told you you took my breath away? I'm thinking maybe I'll take you out so we can get a little closer now. Let's hear what's on your mind, 'cause all this time I've been wondering, are you feeling what I'm feeling? Or should I just let this slide? Yeah, what if I told you you took my breath away? And what if I told you I wish that I could stay? Is it a mistake? Will my heart break? Or will you love when I say, what if I told you you took my breath away? What if I told you I wish that I could stay? What if I told you you took my breath away? I don't wanna come on too strong, yeah. I'm always worried I'll stay too long, but what's on your mind tonight? I love it when we can laugh together. That kind of thing, it just makes me feel better. I'm gonna give this just one try. Or what if I told you you took my breath away? What if I told you I wish that I could stay? Is it a mistake? Will my heart break? Or will you love when I say, what if I told you you took my breath away? I'm thinking maybe I'll take you out so we can get a little closer now. Let's hear what's on your mind, 'cause all this time I've been wondering, are you feeling what I'm feeling? Or should I just let this slide? Yeah, what if I told you you took my breath away? What if I told you One more note, one more breath, one more go is all I get this time around. One more night to sing a song, see the light, dance along an empty floor I've come to know quite well. I've been lost underneath its spell, just for now, bid to you farewell. Dig my heels in, do my best, try to forget all the rest, remember my good intentions. Caught up in the whirlwind of, forgot about my faith in love to make the whole thing disappear. I've been lost, the fog's begun to clear, just for now, I'll patiently wait here. If every note is my last, light a fire, strike a match. Tomorrow comes, my voice is lost, at least I'll have had one more song. One more note, one more breath, one more go is all I get this time around. This time around. This time. This time around.
She could look pretty, shine like the city, make him stop and stare. She can cross his path, hope he does the math, that 1 + 1 is 2. But he's gotta be the one to reach out and take her hand, play his part and protect her heart. That's what makes a man. He's gotta woo her. He's gotta woo her. He's gotta woo her into love. She was patient, though it was blatant. They were quite the match. After a while, he made the move, dial 7 keys to get her on the phone. Then he wooed her. Then he wooed her. Then he wooed her into love. He was clear with his intentions, didn't waver with indecision. Knew he just couldn't live without her. To marry her would be the cure. Then he wooed her. Then he wooed her. Then he wooed her as he should.